What's going on, everyone? BouseFeenux here, and today we are taking a look at this curious little game being developed by People Can Fly and published by Epic Games. This, of course, is Fortnite, a game that's been in development for a really long time. I think like 6 years or so, if memory serves. And I remember hearing about this game a couple years ago, and it totally slipped under my radar until a friend of mine sent me a key so we could play together. I honestly didn't think I'd like it very much, but I've actually really been enjoying myself with the game lately, so I decided to make a video on it to kind of introduce you guys to it in case you've been hearing about it as much as I have and have got no idea what Fortnite even is. So let's start with the basics. What is Fortnite? Fortnite is a cooperative multiplayer game that focuses on exploration, third-person combat, resource gathering, and base building. If I had to compare it to something, I'd have to say that if you've played any of the Orcs Must Die games, this feels pretty similar in some ways. You take on the role of a base commander that more or less literally stumbled into the role, and if you play the game in the first couple minutes, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about with that joke, but the setting of the game takes place during a post-apocalypse where a strange purple storm has ravaged the entire planet, killing off most of the population and leaving hordes of zombies in its wake. As commander, you've got to figure out how to drive back the storm. Gameplay is pretty robust so far, and essentially how it works is you'll choose a certain mission type that's in line with the objectives that you're trying to personally complete. So you'll either rescue survivors, defend certain points of interest, build specific structures, or defend and expand your own home base, just to name a few. Most mission types drop you into a fairly large map to explore, where you can spend time before the mission starts exploring the map and gathering resources, finding treasure chests, or completing any secondary objectives you may have. When that's finished, you and your squad can then decide to move on and complete the main objective. It's in your best interest to explore the map, build things, and harvest materials though, as your mission score increases and that gains you better rewards at the end of the mission. As for character progression, there is a ton of different things to level in this game, and starting with your arsenal, you'll find weapon blueprints throughout the world that allow you to create various types of guns, swords, hammers, spears, you name it. There's all kinds of goofy shit in this game. You can then level those blueprints up to increase the power of the crafted weapons. You want to do this because there is weapon durability in the game, and once a weapon breaks, it's gone for good. Not to worry though, building weapons isn't really that resource heavy, and they last a very long time. For example, where I'm at in the game right now, I usually just out-level a weapon or find a blueprint to make something better before the original weapon is even broken, so take that for what you will. On top of that, as you play, you'll recruit different heroes as you progress that act as playable characters. These act as the game's classes, essentially. There's the soldier, who excels in ranged combat, the constructor, who gets a ton of bonuses from building stuff and is partial to using blunt melee weapons like hammers, and then you have the Outlander with tons of AoE support abilities, gathering bonuses, and the ability to see treasure through walls. Lastly, there's the Ninja, who prefers slashing weapons and has a lot of mobility options like the double jump. These characters all come in different rarities, character models, and have varied abilities, so you'll want to find the ones that work best for you. To add further customization and progression though, you'll gain survivors that you slot into certain jobs that give your heroes passive bonuses to certain stats. These guys won't physically be there with you in a mission, but you can get defenders that act as NPCs you can place around to defend your home base during Storm Shield missions. And finally, there are several very large skill trees that you'll fill out as you play that give you access to stat bonuses and the ability to play different types of heroes, among other things. So as you can see, Fortnite is fucking robust, my dudes. There's a lot to do, a lot of things to collect, missions to go on, people to rescue, squads to build, and so on. I feel like this game has a little bit of something for everyone. If you like hitting things with a pickaxe to gather resources, you're covered. If you like gunplay that feels satisfying, they've got that. If you like class-based co-op multiplayer, they've got that as well. But suffice to say, the game ticks a lot of boxes for me, and I just wanted to introduce it to you guys because I've been enjoying it so much lately. But to get this game for yourself, you'll need an Xbox One, PC, or PS4, and you'll need at least to purchase the $40 Standard Edition. There are higher tiers of the game you can buy, and they all come with a ton of different rewards, and the cool thing is, if you get in for the Standard Edition, you can always upgrade later on if you decide you really want to. On top of all this though, the game does have microtransactions to buy loot llamas, which are the game's loot boxes, but so far I haven't really needed to spend a dime. You get plenty of premium currency to buy loot boxes just by playing the game, and It's kind of like the same model that Overwatch or really most other games are going for nowadays, where they have a premium version of the game and then there's microtransactions to progress quicker. So you can take advantage of that if you want, or just play normally. But that is really it, folks. As I get deeper into this game, I'm actually considering covering it alongside my For Honor stuff. That being said, though, I think I need a bit more playtime to really decide if I want to do that, because this is not a free game, and I don't want to persuade you all to pick up something that I'm going to lose interest in by next week. So maybe I'll put out a few more videos, and we'll just kind of see where it goes from there. But until then, if you enjoyed seeing something new on the channel today, support this video with a like, and if you're new here, get subscribed to the channel so that you never miss a new video. Until next time, though, I'm BouseFeenux. I'll see you at the next one, and as always, thank you so much for watching.